Welcome to Motivational Mondays. This is Frederick, senior trading strategist here at CMTrading. Sometimes in life, the destruction actually brings us to amazing building, to amazing new things that we didn't anticipate beforehand. But before we start, make sure to smash that like button, share, and do subscribe. So we associate failure or something being destroyed as something negative, right? Because when we see something falling down, when we see something being destroyed, we kind of assume the negative to it. And having lived as long as I've lived and seeing some of the destruction during my lifetime from something like 9/11 or something like the cathedral in Paris, the Notre Dame, that got burnt down a few years ago. And now it's being rebuilt and it's actually opening their doors. And some of the pictures that are coming in, it's absolutely amazing. It's thrilling and it's so inspiring that what was, right? And it was a magnificent facade for many, many years, and many people had gone to visit it. But sometimes when you rebuild something on the pretext of what was before, you get something even greater, and you appreciate that original thing even more. And this is super important because sometimes in life we go through all kinds of destructions, either relationships, financial, emotional destruction, or some sort of negative, massive experience that we go through in life. It could be medical. Everybody goes through something in their family unit or their extended family. No one is, beyond any kind of challenge in life. But it's what you do with it going and moving forward. And I remember 9/11 was so destructive that it wasn't just the two buildings that went down that you felt the destruction. It was the systemic destruction that happened around it. I mean, I remember one building even being cut in half, and you literally see a half of an office with a desk and a chair, and then that's it. You don't see anything else. And I remember it vividly. And what they replaced it with, and the area today looks so much more beautiful, and that is so inspiring. It's so motivating because that's just the reality of life. There is evil out there. There is destruction out there, however we look at it, right? But there's also rebuilding. And sometimes when you rebuild it even better, brighter, wider than you did initially. And in order to make that space, there needs to be that initial destruction, unfortunately. Okay, we all don't want to go through destruction, but sometimes it gives us that space to actually use it to expand, as opposed to looking at it negatively. And we've all gone through adversity in life. We've all gone through some sort of challenges, but it's what you do with those challenges moving forward. And if you stick to that resolve of recreating yourself or recreating or adding to yourself or adding value to the situation, that much more so could come out of it on many terms, on many realms. And when you do that, there's like this secret energy that's not tangible. It's there, but it's not tangible. That kind of helps you out, right? It's when you are looking to plant in your garden and things kind of come together. You could start even speaking to the plants, and it's been documented that actually helps. And it flourishes even more than you expect it to. And sometimes just being humble and having those expectations a little bit low and just pushing for the best are some of the sweetest spots that you could go through in your lifetime. Now, I'm talking to those people who are younger and might not have necessarily gone through this themselves in their lives because they haven't been around long enough. But if you've been around long enough, you'll see that things do change, and sometimes they change for the better, and they make something that wasn't able to be there unless there was that destruction. So keep that in mind when you're reinventing yourself, when you're recreating yourself, or you're going through some sort of adversity, even loss of a loved one, or even something like a loss of a relationship. It only is giving you the opportunity for something else to be better in your stead. And shortly said, things don't happen to us, they happen for us. Keep that in mind. We'll see you here next week on Motivational Mondays. Have a great week, everybody.